Viernes otra vez, como dice la canción de Plastilina Mosh, esto es Fanzine Sonoro, espacio para hablar de música, y hoy vengo con la misión, la intención de informarles acerca de Maribou State, banda de la Gran Bretaña que está de regreso con un nuevo álbum, Hallucinating para este 2025, sí, apenas para las primeras semanas de 2025, nuevo álbum de Maribou State. Pero ¿quién es Maribou State y qué historia hay detrás de ellos? Bueno, precisamente este es un LP, este es un larga duración que llega después de un tiempo, después de un rato, porque en la primavera de este mismo año el dúo anunció un break indefinido para tratar problemas de salud mental y también de salud física. A Chris se le diagnosticó el síndrome de malformación de Chiari, una condición cerebral rara, y tomaron la decisión de dejar los escenarios de forma indefinida hace apenas algunos meses, pero ya están de regreso, ya están listos para tocar de nuevo.
So we took a period off for health reasons, which was quite a difficult decision at the time because we had to shift around a lot of shows and push back the album timeline. But it was definitely the best decision, and it was really good, but also it was quite a challenge as well because that was the first show for me that I'd come back on in about a year or two, and during that period I'd gone through quite a lot with like a surgery and various things, so it was really fun to be playing together, but also it was quite overwhelming as well, being back in that sort of environment at a festival stage, and so yeah, it was mixed emotions, mainly positive. And yeah, things are in a really good spot at the minute, so yeah, pretty grateful to be back.
Back in 2019 we were touring, and then luckily we'd planned to take a break, but then 2020 happened, and yeah, it did derail us quite a lot initially, even before Chris's diagnosis. It was a bit of a tricky time for us in terms of mental health. And the album did officially start being written kind of back then, early 2020. But the 4 years that were to follow were so turbulent, with good days and bad days. But it's kind of crazy now to think back that it was such a long period of time, because in some weird ways it did fly by. I think just now that we're on the other side of it, both feeling a lot better and the record's done and we're really proud of it, it's kind of compact all of those years together into just one kind of uncomfortable period. But it was super challenging at the time for a multitude of reasons, and various different reasons between me and Chris separately. But ultimately, like I said, we've come out really positive on the other side, and that whole journey we went through has fed into the album, so we have that to show for it, which is another reason to be grateful.
Chris Davids nos platicó que para él lo más importante era regresar a los escenarios y saldar la deuda con los fans, y que la decisión de tomar un descanso no la tomaron de forma ligera, que fue una decisión muy difícil, pero bueno, también están agradecidos y resaltan cómo la fanaticada ha respondido, y es que varios shows en el Alexander Palace en la Gran Bretaña ya son sold out, ya se acabaron los boletos, aunque el concierto es en 2025, entonces ya agotaron varias noches por allá. Un recinto al que asistía Liam de joven, por eso lo recuerda como algo especial.
We're in London here. We're doing 3 nights at Alexandra Palace, which was a venue that, well, it's a very big venue in London. It's a venue that I've grown up going to a lot of gigs at, and we kind of initially were booked to play one night and we're very excited to do that, and then once the tickets went on sale, we realised that we could do a second, and then the third one was booked. So for us, it's going to be a huge milestone in terms of the first real big London show back since the break, and to play to so many people in town is going to feel quite special. But
it's pretty incredible that we've had such a long gap, but actually our fan base has, instead of becoming disinterested, they've actually become more engaged in that time period. So it's just made us feel a lot more confident going forward.
Y en cuanto al tema mexicano, pues aún no tienen mucho acercamiento con la gente por acá, por eso también la importancia de esta cápsula de acercarles Maribou State, música electrónica fina, tranquila, contemplativa, bastante artesanal. Entonces ahí está, si les gusta, quédensela. Esto fue Fanzine Sonoro este viernes aquí en Noticias a las 2. Soy Luis Mata, nuevamente dejándoles acá información de la música, en este caso de Maribou State. Manténganse pendientes. Bye.
Yeah, there's actually 2 more singles coming from now until the album release. One this year, one next year. That's the plan.